The following RLC circuit given in the figure with zero initial conditions is excited by an impulse function del of t. This is a common data question. The first question is, for t greater than 0, the output voltage Vc of t, that is the voltage across capacitor, is option A 2 by 3 into root of e power minus half t minus e power root 3 by 2t. Option B 2 by root 3 into t into e power minus half t. Option C 2 by root 3 into e power minus half t into cos of root 3 by 2t. Option D 2 by root 3 into e power minus half of t into sin root 3 by 2t. The second question is, for t is greater than 0, the voltage across a resistor. The options given are 1 by root 3 into e power minus root 3 by 2 into t minus e power minus half t. Option B e power minus half t into cos of root 3 by 2t minus 1 by root 3 into sin root 3 by 2t. Option C 2 by root 3 into e power minus half t into sin root 3 by 2t. Option D 2 by root 3 into e power minus half t into cos root 3 by 2t. This is the given circuit, and let us take the current direction in this way, and it is excited by an impulse input. Now let us write the KVL of this circuit, that is the impulse response del of t will be equal to the voltage across this resistor will be 1 ohm into I of t, that is I of t, plus if the current through the inductor is I of t, then the voltage across it will be L into di by dt. Here L is 1 Henry, that is dy dt into I of t, and the current to the capacitor is I of t, then the voltage across it will be 1 by C into integration of I of t. Here C is 1 farad, so the voltage we can write as I of t into dt with integration. Taking Laplace transform of this function, and it is given that the circuit has zero initial conditions, we can write the Laplace transform as del of t Laplace transform is 1. It is equals to, let the I of t Laplace transform as I of s plus, we know that dt of I of t Laplace transform is s into I of s, plus the Laplace transform of integration of I of t is I of s divided by s. Here we can ignore the other terms while writing the Laplace transform of differentiation and integration, because it is given that the circuit has zero initial conditions. From here we can write I of s as 1 divided by s square plus s plus 1 into s, that is s. The first question is to find the voltage Vc of t across the capacitor. That is, we know that Vc of t is 1 by C into integration of I of t dt. Here C is 1. So taking Laplace transform of this one, we can write as Vc of s is equals to C is 1, integration of I of t dt, Laplace transform is I of s divided by s. As we know I of s is equals to s by s square plus s plus 1, we can write Vc of s as 1 by s square plus s plus 1. And changing this into a convenient form, we can write it as 1, I can write it as 1 by 4 plus 3 by 4. And this s square plus s plus 1 by 4, we can write as s plus 1 by 2 whole square plus 3 by 4, I am writing it as root 3 by 2 whole square. This is Vc of s. From here we can write Vc of t, that is inverse Laplace transform of this function. We know that Laplace transform of e power minus at into sin vt is b by s plus a whole square plus b square. From this we can write the inverse Laplace transform of this function as, here we have 1 by 2, that is a, so we get e power minus 1 by 2t into sin of bt. Here b is root 3 by 2, so we will write 3 by 2t, but we can observe that we don't have root 3 by 2 in the numerator here, so to write here root 3 by 2, we are multiplying with 2 by root 3, so the output will have 2 by root 3 into e power minus half t into sin root 3 by 2t. From the given options, the right answer is option D. In the second question, he is asking to find the voltage across the resistor. The voltage across the resistor is VR of t is nothing but 1 ohm into the current, that is I of t. In the previous question, we have calculated the voltage across the capacitor, which is Vc of t, nothing but integration of I of t dt. From here, we can find I of t as differentiation of Vc of t with respect to t. We know Vc of t as 2 by root 3 into e power minus 2t into sine root 3 by 2t. So by differentiating that function, we will get the voltage across the resistor. Let us take the voltage across the capacitor, that is Vc of t is equals to 2 by root 3 into e power minus half t into sine root 3 by 2t. Differentiating this, we get I of t is equals to 2 by root 3 is same into applying UV rule. Differentiation of e power minus half t is minus half into e power minus half t into sine root 3 by 2t plus e power minus half t is same. Differentiation of sine root 3 by 2 is cos root 3 by 2t with this constant here root 3 by 2. So taking this e power minus half t common from the two terms, we can write 2 by root 3 into e power minus half t multiplied by, I am writing the first this term, root 3 by 2 into cos root 3 by 2t. Here we have minus, that is minus half into sine root 3 by 2t. From the given options, we can see that option B is similar to this one without this term. Let us take this term inside the bracket. We can write it as e power minus half t into 2 by root 3 into 3 by root 3 by 2 is 1, that is cos root 3 by 2t minus, we will have 2 and 2 gets cancelled, minus 1 by root 3 into sine root 3 by 2t. This is nothing but the option B, so the right answer is B.